shares from Kawasaki and stare to win. Developers cheering at this money machine. Greenbacks rolling in like you never seen. Way of the hunter, the name on the line. Selling bows and rifles, we're doing just fine. Got logos on gear, from ammo to scopes. Every hunter's dream, with all our hopes. Money flows in, a river so wide. From every outdoor brand that wants a ride. A way of the hunter, hunting dollar dreams. Every penny counts with the marketing team. Sign some deals with big brands, oh what a sight. From gun scopes to collars, we're feeling so right. Virtual deer don't know what's going down, but our wallets do, and we're the talk of the town. When you're tracking in the game, you're gearing up in style. Spotlight on the products, they're worth the while. Duck calls and stands, all in the play. Pockets grow fatter each virtual day. Money flows in, a river so wide. From every outdoor brand that wants a ride. A way of the hunter, hunting dollar dreams. Every penny counts with the marketing team.
There we go. Little cover of what is it? Hunting Dollar Dreams? I always think the song's funny. But I like that. I like that version of it. So figured I'd play it. I get a kick out of it. Yeah, so I'm just streaming Way of the Hunter. Hello, Panamera. Glad to see you again. Always glad that you can show up there. And Darren, too. Guys, always my favorites, both of you. See if Barry shows up and the rest of the gang, SOC and all them. Yeah, Darren, I almost actually streamed SnowRunner tonight. Let me flip over to the actual game there. But I figured the stream's only going to be short, like an hour long, because of tired and all that sort of thing. But I figured I'd just let people know I'm alive. Just still moving around. Still trying to sort out future plans for the channel and all that. If I did SnowRunner, I don't think many people would see it, so I'll pop Way of the Hunter on, because it gets a lot of offline views afterwards. Hey, James. How you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm just sort of popping in there and, as I mean, just saying, let people know I'm alive. So I might be able to pick up some on the channel come November, I think. Maybe I'll start getting some time. I can only have an hour or so, really. I'm not going to do any crazy age managing or anything like that. I'm just going to pick a rifle and an ammunition and shoot some things and talk to you guys. Yeah, I'm just going to keep track of the time, though, because I don't want to lose what I've gained on my little toolkit or toolbox. But yeah, I'm definitely not playing very much to make use of any kind of toolbox stuff. What do I have here? Grandpa's old rifle. Being overpowered these days. Gotta check all my volume stuff, because, oh yeah, I gotta put the... 1 second. Gotta put a limiter on the sound and Way of the Hunter. Because, it'll blow out your ears when I shoot the gun. The little things. There we go. That should do it, I think. We'll do a test shot. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that actually keeps the sound down, believe it or not. What are we at noon? I should go into the next year. I think that's what we'll do. Hey, Frognick, how you doing? Glad to see you guys showing up still. If you don't hang out on the YouTubes, you lose algorithm power and all that fun stuff, but I'm not too concerned with that stuff these days. Let's see. So I'm just popping over the toolbox on the screen, because I want to move the year forward on it. I don't want to lose track of the time. Wish me luck, have a job. Hey, alright, Max. Cool. What kind of field are you applying for? Good luck with that. Job interviews are crazy these days. All over the place. Some very weird and... Oh, and like online job interviews and things like that. Yeah, I can usually tell fairly quick in a job interview, like if a company's worth working for. Just kind of like how weird the job interview goes. I've had some really strange ones in my career. There we go. Alright, I'll move. So that's going to be the new year. I'll just go right into the morning. Alright, I just want to record that. I'm not going to do any other recording except for that. On the toolbox. Year 5. Got it. Applying to work for Kroger. I'm gonna have to Google that. Is that in Canada? No? That company? Am I supposed to know it? Let me see here. What's Kroger? Groceries? Pharmacy? I don't know Kroger. American retail company. Oh, it's just US. That's why I don't know it. Good luck, though. Let's walk over here. Yeah, I'd give you some advice with that, but I don't have much advice. Other than get a read to see if it's weird. If it's like one of those job interviews where, you know, they're not really paying attention to what you're saying, they're just asking like generic, like job interview questions that they're just arbitrarily scoring you against, then it's kind of a flag not to work there. The best ones are the people that just kind of treat you like a person, just kind of talk to you. Just to see if you're a right fit, that's all that's really needed. What you find in that kind of thing. They pay decent? Oh, that'd be good. Well, pay decent's always good. Oh, the meat department. Yeah, I've never done that. I worked in a meat plant, a factory when I was much younger. Am I weird for only carrying one? No, you're not, Frognick. I always thought that they should give you a bonus for carrying lighter gear. Like you move quieter, slightly faster, or something like that. I only carry one once in a while. I don't even know what to bring. There we go. Springfield? Last job interview I had didn't go well. I told them I lost interest when they told me I'd be on call for a week out of each. Yeah, it's just about the fit. Don't be like, you know, I'm not one to give advice or anything like that, but from my point of view, it's far more important for you to fit in with them and for you to be the right fit and they be the right fit for you instead of always struggling like one way, like one's not a fit for the other one. I just find it much better to get right out of the way. Just figure it out right away. Let's use the Barnes TSX, because these always had a rough time, but a lot of people like them, so let's throw the Barnes in there. We're just going to hunt with the Barnes. Let's keep throwing them in. There we go. We'll grab a bunch of rounds. I'm only going to play for a little while, though. That's all I'm going to bring. I think shotgun, maybe? Maybe shotgun. I only bring the shotgun just in case, you know, there's something. Something to take out. Shotgun. Morning silence is always fun. Let's do a Wingmaster. Like, the 20 gauge is the most powerful now, if I remember correctly. Oddly enough. The slug. Let's just, I probably won't... I don't know, let's do one of each. Why not? Slug or a rifled slug. There's our setup. There we go. That's it. I still don't like the collar, so... We're just going to be mainly focusing on the Barnes TSX. Springfield, 30-06. Imagine that, yeah, that would be nice. I think so. That was something I brought up many times. That the equipment you're holding, the weight of it and stuff, should have some kind of factor in how noisy you are. Give some benefit for going lightweight, but not to get into it too much, but I don't have a whole lot of high hopes for Way of the Hunter these days. Not that it's bad, it's just sort of seeing where they're going here. I don't really see much in the way of you know, I see that they're going to slowly improve the game and just like very small things, and then they're going to do their maps to a year, and then they're just going to keep putting brands in, which don't quite help gameplay for the most part, but it is what it is. So things like that, I don't think they're gonna do much with. I just came here because why not just walk down here? Oh, because the wind's going that way. That's why I shouldn't do that. I don't want to go with the wind. That's just a pain in the butt. I bet one of these is a fast travel, right? Here, what we'll do is we'll go down here, drive up to here. That's what we'll do. I hope I do get the job. A 30-06 rifle isn't going to pay for it. No, it's not. I hope you get the job too. I hope it's a good fit. But I've done those things where it's like not a right fit for me, but it's an okay fit for them. Or it's not a right fit for them and it's an okay fit for me kind of thing. And there's just always conflict that comes up, so it's good to get it out of the way. But you can't really jump to that too fast, because sometimes it takes time to figure it out, so... But yeah, if one way's not a fit, then there's some sort of conflict that keeps coming up, and it just kind of makes it rough, I find. A lot of bumpy jobs out there, too. A lot of employers are not worth it are working for. Most powerful in regard to fire rate or just the shell, because it's just the shell that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I think I lost what we were talking about. The TSX? What line of work are you involved in, Bumble? You may have said before, but I don't remember. I used to just work for a cell phone company, one of the big ones in Canada, and then I got laid off, so I've been doing contract work for different things. Now I'm actually in a... I've done a lot of things. I used to be in the dairy industry, doing supplies and stuff like that. But now I'm in a... I'm in the farming, agriculture business, a branch of that at the moment. So that's why it's so busy right now, and then that's why it's going to get quieter, because not much farming to do in January and February. Hey Barry, how you doing? Could have made popcorn? Yeah. What am I doing again? I am driving up here. I forgot to turn the hunter sense on so I can see the thing. My previous job was a good fit up until they decided I needed to work all but one day out of each month and a write-up for not clocking out a minute early. Write-up for not clocking out a minute early? I don't know. I know I don't like the super specific, you gotta be like right on the minute clock thing. Like that's a little overkill for that kind of thing. Like I think you should be on time most of the time, but like stuff happens. Like if you miss once in a while, like usually 10 minutes early is good, but if once in a while you're like 5 or 10 minutes behind, you shouldn't be just hammered for it. So I don't like the very, you know, the companies that run just by statistics and... But the bigger the company, the more, you know, the more they run by a spreadsheet, and they, you know, oh, we can't be flexible because it's written in the HR handbook or whatever. But I typically like working for smaller stuff. 20 gauge being the most powerful shotgun when it, yeah, I'm pretty sure they measured all that, unless they changed it again, but that's, I mean, I don't think anyone's looking anymore, but last measurements we had was the 20 gauge slug was the strongest. And the math came out because the energy equals what, the weight times velocity or something like that, and then so the math did work. The 20 gauge did have more energy. So it was a bacon processing plant. Bacon, eh? I got written up for standing up for myself with a supervised command and I clock out early and lose. Oh yeah, see, it's just a lot of places are just nonsense. And then you gotta weigh, you know, getting paid and that sort of thing is, you know, half of it's a job and the work and the other half is putting up with whatever is going on in the business. Let's just go north. Get our gun ready here. How we doing there, 30-06? We're doing good. I got the Barnes TSX. See what we're running into. Doesn't sound like the best company. No. Best company to work for. I have a map ID that will never happen. Yeah, there's a lot that will never happen. Part of the reason I don't do a lot of Way of the Hunter anymore is it's finally got to me. Just because I see the direction of everything and it's not the not what I had hoped for through the last couple years. So basically, when I play Way of the Hunter now, all I see is the brands now. I just see that I'm playing a commercial, so it kind of bums me out. I can't see by it now. I jumped in OCG stream, Obsessively Clean Gaming, so check him out, of course. He does realistic hunts. He seems to be pretty popular. Oh, we got some. Do I got the pellets loaded? I think they're too far for this. Yeah, I just took some feathers off them. Oh, brown bear. Let's keep going my direction. They were just too far. Maybe we can Barnes TSX one of them. Oh, that was just above him. That was just below him. Oh, that was close. Oh well. So, got a good sound of that. It could work, but I don't think it'll ever happen. It's Iran. Oh. Yeah, I don't think any company's gonna do hunting in Iran. As interesting as that would be. That company had a lawsuit against it for not paying people for putting, the protective gear on. Imagine being deployed to Texas, being from Florida, then a hurricane hits and you get deployed to that, then another hits and your family loses power for weeks and you... Yeah, that's rough down there. Double hurricanes. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I went on to Obsessively Clean Gaming stream. I was watching for a minute, but he's walking around with a binoculars out because realistic hunting, right? We always just walk around with the binoculars, but I couldn't help but just the first thing I said was, all of a sudden I feel like buying Bushnell because of the logo that's on the bottom of the screen. That's all I see now. That's all I see these days with it. Oh, there's a big tower up here. You work for a smaller company, laid back, PPE is basically optional. Well, I hear something. Fallow deer. Maybe we can do a shot from the tower. That east. Could be fun. Anyways, when I'm working again, I can't decide if I should save for a new Mossberg Patriot with scope. Or I used Rim 700 irons. I can't help you there. That is whatever you think's best for you. I was watching videos from Tennessee and it looked like something from Snow Road. Yeah. They need a Fleet Star 2070. So on lookout tower, eh? Probably not gonna buy the next map DLC. Consider the devs, and it's just need to add right, yeah. I'm wanting a 357 Magnum. Nice. The local shooting range has maximum distance of like 100 yards. Oh, so it's mainly like a pistol range. Yeah, I don't blame you, Blue Frogner. Who here is actually playing Wave the Hunter still? Like, he hop in once in a while, but is there... I find a lot of people watch the videos, or like if I do them, and they're like, I don't really play anymore, but I like to pay attention to it. What do we got out here? Oh, was that? Oh no, that was straight ahead. Sounded like it was to my left. Do I have my headphones on the right way around? I'm gonna try a 30-06 shot from way out here. I guess they're coming in. Another little guy. They're all young and whatnot. I mean, if they're coming this way, might as well come in there. I'd be fine with brand pushes if it felt like they improved the game significantly with them, but instead, they just feel like crash grabs to keep the game. Yeah, it's not really a... Yeah, it's not really a cash grab towards the player base, though. I think it's all just, yeah, to keep them afloat. I think they have to do it. But it's the deal with the brand, whatever they got going there. Like, I don't think they have a choice. So, I don't really blame them or anything. But I don't know anything either. It just seems kind of a little obvious to me. But yeah, the if you take a look at Hunting Simulator 2, it's kind of an example. This is sort of like the way they're going is sort of like Hunting Simulator 2. Except Hunting Simulator 2 is sort of new. That it was kind of like in and out, like launch your game, do your branded DLC, and then out you go. Because when you look at that game, you get like I mean, the model of the character looks great. Like the clothing on him and everything like that's really good. I mean, for when the game came out and for being a hunting game, but that's because it's all branded, advertised clothing, right? And then the rifles, everything's alright, but everything with the brand and the logo looks great. And then you actually look at the hunting, and it's just brutal. I mean, look at the harvest screen in Hunting Sim 2. It's like basically done in MS Paint. So you get this thing where it's like the brands get all the attention, and then it's like kind of like a shell of a hunting game, because the hunting in it is just like, here's a bunch of animals, all either in pairs or singles, and they just walk randomly around the map. And basically, you just kind of figure out, you just kind of run around the map, and so, the connection I see with Way of Hunter and that is because this, even though this is a better game, better hunting, like definitely, and everything, you're getting this contrast between like the brand stuff being like this really high quality, and then you got the actual hunting being left behind, sort of thing. And then like the resources are obviously divided, because like I would guess that like you know, 30% of the resources are going towards the next map, and 20% is doing like the little fixes and things like that. And then like 50% is trying to figure out the brands. So you get kind of, that's why we had like you know, with the new DLC, the bows and stuff like that, you get all these really cool bows and crossbows, and then the actual game improvements was, here's a wolf that we painted black. Right? They only have like a little bit of resources for the actual game. And then like all of it's in the DLC, and then there's probably a bunch working on the next map, right? So there's not much left over to like improve the base game. These guys aren't really stopping, they're just gonna keep walking in here. That's just how I see it. So I don't think much is going to improve in the base game. Like, it will improve, it's just very... It's minor stuff, right? So doing minor improvements over... You know, it's just going to take a very long time to get where it needs to go. I'm just going to fire a shot in here, because he's just not stopping. They've got a spot in mind. He went more broadside. I don't want him glitching out on that guy. He's actually coming into 100 meters. Man, they're certain, you know where they're going. Oh, I hit. Like, there's the bullet hole. So much for that shot. Hold still, guys. Let me try that again. Do I have to jump up on the thing? Is this what I have to do? Okay, I gotta jump up on it. Here. Have one of those. There, that took him down. The shot didn't fail. Barnes TSX 30-06. Doing the job at 100 meters, which it definitely should. Heavy quartering too. There he goes. There, that was fun. There. Got a little ramble out of the way too. Oh, I gotta catch up on you get what you're saying here. Rognick says, I don't actually seem to care about the hunting culture. I still play, but I took a break to replay Red Dead. Yeah, I think this is a nice one to just kind of play once in a while, which is sort of what they made the game for. They didn't make it to go really too crazy for. I occasionally hop on and play for it, not often. Oh yeah, Norm, yeah. I see you play, like, because you play all the hunting games, right? I watch guys like Hunt and OCG play, but haven't played myself in a while. Yeah, Hunt and OCG. Hunt, he's entertaining. For like the more modern YouTube audience. And then OCG's, I have an easier time watching OCG. I like the slower pace stuff. But yeah, they're good choices. I'm already sleepy. Night, guys. I'll try to catch you. Oh, sorry for catching you late there, Darren. Yeah, have a good night. Did you finish Space? No. I'm right where I left off in the video, my little review. I haven't gone any much further, I don't think. I do plan on coming back to it. But I got the Steam Deck, so I was trying to figure out if I should load it up on that or not. I'm trying to decide when I'm going to play Star Trekker. Hunting Sim 2 already feels like a dead game. Well, it is a dead game, yeah. Doesn't mean you can't play it and have fun, though. They released the Ranger part of the game, then just abandoned. Yeah, they kind of knew what they were doing, though, right? Way the Hunter's trying to, like, it didn't start that way, right? But it's kind of turned into that, and then they're trying to kind of do the Hunting Sim 2 situation, but stretch it out longer. More like a game, like a live service kind of thing. Is my speculation, right? What they're trying to do. Yeah, sorry, Darren, you probably already popped off there. But I was thinking of SnowRunner tonight is just I wanted to catch up with people, and then YouTube doesn't push the SnowRunner streams very much in the algorithm, but it will still push my Way of the Hunter ones. Just to catch people and say hi. Although I'm disappointed with Lintakoto, I got my first 5-star Mouflon on this map. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got a 5-star Wolf and a couple 5-stars, which was cool. But like, yeah, like I was saying, the copy paste with Lintakoto was just a big sign saying we don't have the resources to keep up with it, right? You know, they had enough resources to make a Lynx, and then take the Badger and reskin it as a Wolverine, and then that was it, right? So. Hey, I'm not sure I can pronounce the name. Daglurk? Daglurk. Glad you're here. One day I'll post the video showing how they do the temporary wound channel and cavity damage. Oh, it's been almost 3 months, right? Yeah, most of the super details. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Just gonna shoot stuff. Liquid fire can do it now. Right through the shoulder. It doesn't care. So it's a heavily shrunken cavity profile. Like, this is heavily shrunken because something changed when they did the bullet update. The bone really shrinks this cavity down more than it used to, or I'm just noticing it more because the shapes are all different. But it's just a very pudgy. You can really see it with the Creedmoor. The bone really shrinks the Creedmoor to the point that it looks like a 22. But yeah, this is like a little stubby little cavity profile. But it's not really like a horrible thing. It's because it's condensing the energy all in like the one little spot. So it can actually be beneficial in a way to keep it contained. But a lot of it's, of course, into the bone, so which is useless. Anyways, it didn't even need the cavity damage. Pin damage was enough. So yeah, it's only 100 meters though. You would expect that to work. Shatter the shoulder or whatnot. 58%. 444. See you, fellow deer. Alright, well that was fun to get that. Let's go see what this thing is. Oh, something over here. Another one. I don't know if they ran that way. I'll keep tracking this way. The game needs new missions on all maps. Just needs some incentive in the game. Yeah, we gave them lots of ideas. Those restaurant orders and things like that. They really should have tried to strive more for what the other hunting games aren't doing, like running the business stuff and doing more of the meat things, like the orders where, you know, you gotta not hit an organ, you know, sell some deer liver or something like that. Like, don't hit the liver or whatever. I don't know, you can be creative with that kind of stuff. It could have been, you know, I mean, like I'm saying, like in past tense, like the game's like kaput, but it's not. They still can do stuff. I'm just in the situation where I'm like, you know, it's gonna improve. It's just the resources don't appear to be there in the improvement department to get there in a reasonable time before the game does eventually peter out. Like, we're talking like 5 years time or whatever. I don't think they have enough to do it. Not with all the focus on the brands. I mean, they're neat, but it's, I mean, the Kawasaki stuff was the big shocker that sort of everybody went, hey, what? Because it didn't really bring anything to the game, right? Except for a slightly better UTV. So, well, there's a funny story I'll get to in a second. All the hunting games, yeah. It's cool, Norm. Yeah, I want to play all the hunting games too. It's just like classic and Call of the Wild and this. Oh, the time gets me. Yeah, and occasional email about targeting a certain trophy. Yeah, that'd be cool. Try and do this, or just, you know, something. I also kind of like the lodge, but mostly the kitchen area and the red room. They should be focused on gameplay. DLC is good, but won't be. Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, it will keep the game alive, though, because if they found another revenue stream, right? All course speculation. It just seems like it's gone that way, because I'm pretty sure that's what Hunting Sim 2 did, right? Advertised the brands and then did it in way the hunters kind of... Like, I don't think they started that way. I think it was, like, part of it, but not heavy. I think they've shifted multiple times throughout the years. Throughout the 2 years now. And I think that's just where they've shifted now. Because of no choice. Gotta keep the lights on. And that's kind of what the purpose of the mobile game is, I think. Just to get the numbers up for how many people have installed, right? Because say you got like, I'm just gonna make up numbers, right? Say it's like, I don't know, 50,000 on, that's not gonna be that high. I don't want to think that hard. 10,000 players on PC, 10,000 on Xbox, 10,000 on PlayStation, so 30,000, you know, bought the game. I don't know. The numbers don't really matter. But then you got like, oh, here we got 30,000 people that, you know, can see. It doesn't matter if anybody's actually playing it or not. It's when you'd go to Steyr or Remington and be like, we have 30,000 sales. That's 30,000 eyeballs on your product. Right, and then they can put it on mobile. And of course, I'm surprised the game's not going to be free to play on mobile. I mean, if that's their goal, right, is just eyeballs on the products. Because if it's free to play, it'll just be like, boom, here's your, you know, we have 30,000 here. Like, here's 200,000 on Android and 200,000 on iPhone, if that's the main concern. Just the numbers to show companies or something, right? That's my conclusion with the mobile thing. See, if you're wondering why I keep raising the scope, it's because my right click is really sensitive, and it's just like the weight of my finger clicks it down. Kind of annoying. But I can't. Yeah, I mean, I can't. But it's like the publisher doing the push on the mobile game though. So it's kind of weird how they work together. Because I don't see any other reason why you would turn this into a mobile game. I don't think even the mobile crowd's got enough purchasing for hunting games, like purchasing power. Like it has to do with the brands, I would think, right? You just go, here's this how many numbers we have on this platform, this is how much we have on mobile now. There you go, Steyr and Remington and Kawasaki. What else you got for us? That kind of thing. All theoretical, of course. But I can't see any other reason why. Because the mobile game's not going to help this one. Like, it's not going to bring any gameplay improvements to the PC and console version. If anything, it'll limit it, right? Because they want like a one-to-one sort of thing. Where are these guys? Isn't it the same fallow deer? Oh, is this a solo? Oh, another two-star. Well, I'll give us something to shoot. Wind to the right. He's in like 100 meters or... What is he at? 122. Raise it a little bit. Yeah. There's gonna be no concern there. No concern there, the 30-06. You have lots of time now, Norm? I think they started out genuinely caring, but after some money trouble, became desperate. Yeah, well, when they started, I think they were like, yeah, we're going to make the best hunting game ever. We're going to do seasonal events and everything like that. And that's why they did that Halloween event right out of the gate. And then it kind of That's, I mean, I think they pivoted several times. They're like, whoa, we're in over our heads trying to do events all the time because we break the game. I can't imagine mobile game does well, but I have no idea what kids do these days. Mobile game's an easier market, right? People are very casual on it, and well, if the price is right, that's why I don't. Why I think I'm surprised it's not free to play, and then you buy the DLC. Because if it's, yes, I mean, if it's all about just getting the download numbers. You don't think they make money from the brands? Yeah, I think they do. I think that's where the main thing is. The main revenue is. That would be my guess. It doesn't make any sense. They don't have enough sales to pay as many employees as they do their salary for that, so money's coming from somewhere else. Yeah, I'm not buying the mobile version either. I wouldn't play it. I'd be curious, but I don't know. I'll watch a video on it or something. How do I get money or glitch and how do I get a money or like a money glitch in Way of the Hunter? Oh, there's like that cheat code thingy. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. But there's that kind of stuff that's out there. I can't remember what it's called now. I brought it up that one time. Let you fly around the map. Mod? Is that what it is? Just careful, because once you do it, you can't, like, take your money away again or whatever. Honestly, I want to make my own hunting game, though, based in the 1880. Yes! That's why I was kind of playing, Hunt Showdown 1896, because those old rifles are just fantastic to look at and use, if they're done well. I'm new to the game, and I have many things you need to open. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Make your phone explode. Hey there, Twisted Sunrise. Getting some new names. I see a Canadian flag. Oh, let's see how we did. Oh, well, I hit higher than I wanted to, but I guess I was elevated, right? I always forget that. I always forget to aim lower on the elevation. Yeah, there's no complaints with the TSX. I mean, with all the other cartridges, the TSX always performed the worst in most cases, the ones we were looking at. Well, but this is kind of neat, because I do recognize that the cavity profile is different. It doesn't matter too much, but it's more rounded, which is kind of interesting to me. It's kind of a cool one, but it's just like a bulging little kind of round. Like, it's more roundish than the other ones are. This one's got nothing interfering with it, so it's pretty much the size that you would get. But yeah, that's yeah, there's no weakness here with this round. This is, yeah, because people, I don't know if people are still complaining about ammo getting nerfed or not. I mean, I'm only shooting 100 meters or whatever, but I mean, yeah, that's extremely good performance. When you just kind of ignore all the numbers and just look what it does. So, that's doing good. That way I can get away with adding endangered species. Yeah. Video games, pixels. Let's put that. Hunting, ultimate hunting? Ultimate hunter? Ultimate hunting? This is gonna open up, hopefully. Honestly, Red Dead Redemption 2 almost has a good hunting game. Yeah, that's, I was saying that before. I'm like, somebody should just mod it to become a hunting game. Let's do Red Dead Hunting. Mod it right out. But of course, that's not going to happen, but, yeah, I like Red Dead 2. Not a roe deer. That's not going to stand a chance against the Barnes TSX. It would be legal because back then they were not endangered and nor were they much lost. Perhaps they... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, different... Yeah, just move your hunting game to a different time. Hey, that's a good idea. You wouldn't have to worry about any bad PR stuff. You know, your game's based in, like, the late 1800s or whatever, and... 1900s, and animals are all over the place. I like it. Hey, Mad Dog, couldn't tell you about the ammo change. Been dropping everything like crossbow. I was dropping the moose. Yeah, I know, yeah. The crossbow. Yeah, don't need the rifles anymore, right? I've just, I never thought the bow or the crossbows felt that great in the game. I like the... Like in the other ones, my favorite in the Hunter Classic was the 10-point crossbow. And I like the bow hunting and Call of the Wild better than rifle hunting, but in this game I like the rifle hunting better. It's kind of weird. I just not a big fan of the bow hunting, how they implemented it. It's not satisfying. I don't know if it's the sounds or the fact you can't, I don't know, everything's just not zoomed in. Need a bit of a point of, or a field of view change when aiming with a bow. Oh, it's a different one. Okay, wind's going that way. And I never really found it very fun hunting with the Hunter Sense dot, which I sort of have to do because I'm too lazy to learn the actual scope and stuff. So, I always say this game's a rifleman's game. This is a deer hunting rifle game. I thought the roe deer were here. Like, it wasn't them unless they... Oh! He's right downwind. Oh, he's one I've taken out before. Well, that's no fun. Oh, I've taken both of them out. Let's keep going this way. Roe deer are scary in real life. They are? Oh, I got a wolf right here now, too. Oh, hello, guys. These are melanistic. They must be alert, right? Oh, I can't identify them through the heavy sticks. Oh, thanks, Norm. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. Yeah, different challenge, adapting hunting tactics. Yeah, that'd be cool. Someone should do that. Kind of like, you know, Red Dead 2 times. I really like the fact more so that you can kill any class 1 to 6 and get full stars. Really wish they would make the rifles 2 to 4. Right? The Bounty Hunter game could have been a great story game. Oh, Hunt Showdown. Yeah, I wish it was single player too, or co-op. It's got that problem that all, like, PUBG style games have, and like Warzone and things like that, where you spend 5 minutes setting up your character, like in the menu, and then you spend 5 minutes waiting to get a game and to load into a game. Then you spend 10 minutes maneuvering around the map, doing mostly nothing, and then you get in one fight and it's over in a couple minutes. So you put all this time in just for like 2 minutes of, not even, sometimes it's over real quick. You know, like, oh, that kind of, it doesn't leave like a good feeling to like have put like 15-20 minutes in for barely any fun. And then sometimes it's a lot of fun though. Oh, I spooked him. Interesting. I wasn't even really moving. It's too far for them to have seen me. Maybe though. There was a lot of them. Maybe there was one closer down here or something. It's a lot of wolves. But yeah, I love the rifles in the game. Yeah, they definitely should have, like, they need a single-player mode or a co-op only mode. Zombie horde mode or something like that. Because that's why I can't play those games. Too long or too much. It's because if you spend 15... Like, if you got an hour to play, you'll get three sessions in it for, like, 20 minutes each. And if you only get, like, a minute or two each session of, like, actual fun... It's like, an hour goes by and it's like, wow, I spent an hour and I had, like, a few minutes of fun in total. So, at the first, it's cool because you see all the guns and all the cool animations and the zombies and things like that or whatever, but, like, I like the game and it's cool, but, it's the same reason, Call of Duty is how it is now, right? Which is like a dying simulator or whatever, because you just kind of run around. You know, your lifespan is about an average of 30 seconds or something like that. It's because they're trying to get as obviously as much action and gunplay and the fun part in as they can get. But then that gets annoying too, right? Just but you got kind of the two ends of the spectrum there. You got these like Warzone games where you spend tons of time not doing anything but running around looting, and then all of a sudden you die and have no fun at all and spend all this time. And then but the fun is supposed to be in the intense, and the hiding and the stuff, which yeah, okay. Or you got the extreme opposite where it's the normal Call of Duty mode where it's like a dying simulator. You kind of have to be in the middle. But yeah, I like single player games now, or at least co-op games like Helldivers, right? But Helldivers, it did that thing where they really implemented a grind, and it turned me off in the game because it was a grind I couldn't do. Like, it's just like, to progress into the game. Like, Helldivers 2 is almost perfect. Almost perfect, but they messed up. In my opinion, they messed up by forcing people to play randoms. Like, if you didn't really have, like, a group you could play with often, you basically have to play randoms. You could do it solo, but it gets annoying solo after, like, it's repetitive and stuff like that. But if you're a solo player, yeah, you get to a point you can't progress anymore. The grind's too much. And I think they made a mistake there. But that's, I just went, oh, the game's, I'm not the target audience for the game. I'm almost the target, but I am the target audience too, right? Because they were aiming it for, like, the guys that like Starship Trooper movies and stuff like that. But, so they kind of missed right there. But what do I know, right? Oh, I'm missing the chat. Hey, SOC, glad you're back. I checked the top of there, but you hadn't come back. Yeah, cool, thanks. I seen your message there on Discord. I did when I seen your message there, I kind of checked. I'm like, oh, I guess it's been a week since I did anything on the channel, so I'll try and get some time in. I don't know if I'm going to chase these wolves. The sound they make is scary. The little bark? Oh, okay. You here, October 29th, Red Dead 1. Red Dead Nightmare is coming to PC? Oh, I don't know Red Dead Nightmare. October 29th. Alright. Alright, that makes sense. That's a good time for that. Maybe 1870s or 1880s would be best. Bison hunting became illegal in 1884. What do you think the next map will be? I hope. The next map? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I haven't even considered it. The next map's in February? Yeah. No idea. Lever guns, black powder guns, single shot rifles. Yep, all good. Perhaps an Indian map where you can hunt from the back on an elephant. Yeah, you're getting into ultimate hunting area here. Call of the Wild with their skins and going guns blazing, all watering holes sure feels like, yeah. Yeah, Call of the Wild's Call of Duty kind of thing. Yeah. It's that same kind of thing though. The attention span gets shorter and shorter, and people stop playing the game when they get bored, right? So the companies keep bending towards the faster and faster stuff, which is I fall prey to as well, which is why I play Hiker on Way of the Hunter. I wouldn't mind Ranger. Like, I do like Ranger, but Ranger needs to be, it just needs to be better. Just overall better. Alright, they're moving out here. Like, Ranger was just attacked on difficulty, and as far as I can tell. And it hasn't been improved forever. It's just, there you go. There's your Ranger. Have fun, guys. Oh, a 4-star. So, wolves do the pig thing? Where they get stuck walking in circles? Like, this has been in the game forever, too. Like, what kind of AI is this? Like, how, like... Here they all... they're all trying to turn at once. And they're just walking in a mob in, like, this, like, little area. This is what the pigs do. I don't know... This is just one of the many examples, right? Like, why is this in the game? Like, you can't shoot anything in this situation. As soon as you drop your binoculars to pull out a rifle, like, you're never going to be able to keep... Like, figure out which one. And the other example, of course, like this. Which just took a long time, because none of us wanted to believe it, right? That this is 2 models of wolves. That's it. You got male and female. It's just the most copy-paste thing right here. Like, this should be in the trailer. Come play Ultimate, or Way of the Hunter, most realistic Way of the Hunter, or hunting game. With exact same skin on everyone, and they're even the same size. Doesn't matter age or anything. They're just the same. The females are slightly different. There's just like smidge. They are actually 20% shorter, as it says in the encyclopedia. But it's just... Like, there's like no other word for this. It's just lame. What the wolf hunting? Hey, there's nothing good animal AI right now at all. They're just doing this little weird thing, and they all are identical. Oh, yeah. This is what the pigs do, yeah. So some animals have this. I don't know. I don't expect them to fix it either. There they go. Let's swing around and come back this way. Doesn't feel robotic at all. Okay, there's me complaining about that. This is why I don't play that much anymore, because I just focus on all the stuff that bugs me now. Man, I should be wearing my glasses. Why do people that server open to anyone to join, and you join and you shoot a few animals and they push you off the server? Oh, I don't know. It's any multiplayer game. Especially, don't even get me started on that. Especially since you join a multiplayer game, you have no way of communicating with the people. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah. Most tacked on multiplayer thing I ever seen in a game. Just get it working. I love the Russian Hunt Showdown, but I hate getting killed with it. Yeah, exactly. And you get that happen too much. Like, it just kind of ruins the fun, because you just end up putting all this time into the game. And you didn't have any fun, so I can't. I have too little a time to do that. Even though the game Like, the game is fantastic. It's just, they do need to have a solo mode or something for it. I would love to just shoot the guns all the time. You know, maybe they'll bring one out. A different mode, then I'll be back in it. Oh, hey, Cal. Propane and propane accessories, yep. It would be nice for them to add a cover system in the game like All the Wild, where you can sit in a bush or and give you some kind of indication. We've been bugging them about that forever too. Have some kind of indication of the foliage doing something, because there isn't any at all. Some of it does something and some of it doesn't. There's no way to tell unless you like science it out, which nobody's ever had the patience to do. Ranger is good for role-playing a meat hunter that doesn't ever... Yes, it does, yeah. It is good for that. My idea is a bit too ambitious. I don't know how to code nor... Oh yeah, that would slow you down, eh? Not knowing how to code or animate. Yep, that would slow me down too. I think the devs have said in the past that trees and foliage do mask you a bit. Not that it matters though. Every animal in the game is essentially blind with... Yeah, you got it right. Execute order 69. Down base. Yep, you're 100% right. And I don't think the devs even know which foliage does it and which foliage doesn't. That's a huge pack. It is a huge pack, yeah. Which I can't do anything with. You can't shoot them when they're doing that. You'll never be able to ID, like, they all look identical. So you have to use the hunter sense. But by the time you switch to your rifle, you can't do it. They're just... You won't know which one's which anymore. That's, I mean, the word for it is that... You know, that's lame. That should be fixed. And the wolves should be. It's just, yeah. Wolf pigs and red deer need overhaul for the AI. Well, I really think they some of it's okay. I mean, the deer AI is okay. They don't do that school of fish thing. Red deer need change? Like, red deer are copy-paste from the elk. Or the elk's copy-paste from red deer as far as the AI is concerned. So they should be okay. But wolf and pigs, yeah, that's pretty rough. I haven't seen, I'm pretty sure the elk and the red deer are the same, like, AI coding. They all alert at the same distance, and they all spook the same, and they all... Just a different model-y thing. Mouflon! Oh, look, they're actually in the water drinking. Well, that one's got its head way in the water, but... That's being a little too picky. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Just this front one? No, that's the adult. Shoot the female. Oh, this guy's back here. Hey, that guy's looking pretty big. Oh, he's only 3-star, too. Who's this guy? 4-star. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Wow, this is a high fit group here, eh? I'm not gonna do the thing where I push a ear. Cool little lake here, though. And I don't have too much complaints about the map itself. This sounds nice. This looks nice. Yeah, animal density's good. I've been playing a Project Castaway. It's been a good change. Project Castaway? What's that? Let me see. Project Castaway. There are so many games on my list. I'm never going to be able to get them all. Project Castaway is a survival crafting title set in the Pacific Ocean. Live the life of a stranded castaway with only yourself and the island's inhabitants for company. 7 out of 10. $20. I'm gonna click on it. It's probably gonna play some video or something. Oh, the sound's off. Good. Bear with me. I'm looking at the pictures. Got a spear and a book and an island. You're playing Tom Hanks with a volleyball. Yep. Oh, there's like a leopard. What is the rating? Mostly positive. Release date, September. Oh, it just came out. Is it? Oh, it's early access. Oh, okay, that's cool, James. Yeah, that's all right. I was thinking of that. See, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the channel. I don't know what to do with the channel because you can. These guys, what are they doing here? Let's just shoot a move on first. Yeah, just shoot. I shoot her. I just don't stand a chance. I mean, you definitely feel the power here. You definitely feel the power. Shoot through the stick. So that's cool. See, people think I'm negative in the game. Yeah, it's kind of true. Just because it's not gonna be the whole time. But I am positive at things. I do say you feel the like the gunshot's good. You feel the power there. That's all good. But yeah, I was trying to figure. Yeah, if you got any suggestions for the channel, I'm kind of all ears about things because you gotta sort of have a plan. I haven't had a plan for it for a while. I've just been doing stuff. But, you know, you can focus your channel on, like, one game, or you can focus your channel on a genre, right, like hunting or whatever. Or you can just do the general playthroughs, where you just kind of play through games or whatever. I kind of just want to do the playthrough stuff, but I don't have time. I can't get the time to do that. So then I was, like, thinking of, like, playing the games I want, like, off camera, and then focusing on one game or one genre on the channel. But one of the genres is the survival genre, which is cool, right? Playing like the survival games. And the other one is like roguelite games. I kind of like them as well. It's like roguelite type games or survival games. I kind of like them equally, so it's a little tough. Like if I kind of do that kind of direction. Or I can just pick one game out of the two genres and just play that. SnowRunner is also an option, because I do like SnowRunner, but I think it'll drive me crazy if I play it, like, too much. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do with SnowRunner, because I do want to, like, play it. But, I don't think I can... I don't think I want the channel focus on SnowRunner. So I'm trying to figure that one out. So I don't know what to do. But I am interested in that kind of thing, like either pick one game. Farming Simulator comes out in November, but I don't really know how to like have fun with Farming Simulator on streams and stuff. It's neat. I like the modding stuff in it and things like that, but so I'm just kind of running through ideas. But I was thinking of survival or roguelite games, or just one. Not really sure. Like Way of the Hunter, I'll still pay attention to it and do stuff on, but like the channel will always have like hunting games on it. Because when Ultimate Hunting comes out, I'm going to be doing that, of course. I'm at least going to be trying it. Oh, look how cute she is. I don't think I ever see the female Mouflons. I kind of like them. See, that model's good. They did good here. Except, do the Mouflon have aging fur? I don't think they do. So it's just male and female again, just like the wolves, except, of course, the antlers or the horns change. Like, I mean, they should, you know, in priority, they should be making the goats and the sheep the same quality as the deer species. And then move on to the predators, I think. They should get these guys where they're aging and get the horns better and stuff. This is a good start. Like, what a good spot to start. Just gotta have to work on the Mouflon model. Like the furs and stuff, and make them interesting more. Well, they're good. They're pretty good. It's more like the mountain goats that you should work on, and the bighorn. And the chamois, for sure. My goodness. Chamois is boring to hunt. Only like three types of horns. Oh, okay. A Bumblebee. Yeah. The logo of the channel's a Canadian flag. Execute Order 69. Yeah. It's easy to fix for spotting in groups. Just add the option to spot with scope. Yes, yes. I'm completely for spotting with scopes now. I never really was against it, but yeah. I don't know why they won't add it either. Twisted Sunrise is Canadian, yeah. Cool. There's a lot of video game ideas I come up with. Honest, someone ought to hire me. Sure. Get into the gaming world, or the gaming industry, or whatever. It needs a lot of help these days. There's play Pal World. I did play Pal World. I thought it was okay, but the pals eventually kind of made me mad. I thought some of them were just too stupid looking. I want a great survival game. I was looking at Green Hell, but warning, it's hardcore survival, but very good. Survival mode, hard mode. Yeah, I was looking at it. I've been looking at them all. And most of them are on my list to play. Which, you know, is just way too long. You're gonna do Pal World gaming? Yeah, go for it. Pal World's a good game, it just wasn't for me. What's the word? Toxically optimistic? I like it. It is absolutely valid to call the devs out for the current state of the game. I appreciate the remarks about ATV DLCs a few days back on the Discord. Oh, I made remarks. Oh, I was gonna tell that story. Oh, when I was messaging Miriam. Okay, I could tell you guys that story. Okay. I want to play a game where you're a truck driver. Well, there's lots of games where you're a truck driver. American Truck Driver Simulator, Euro, Alaskan Road Trucker. You can do Star Trucker, fly through space as a trucker. Snow Runner, of course. Do a logging operation with viewers. And yeah, no, I'm not really. I can't organize multiplayer stuff. Plus, I don't think logging's that fun. That's I mean, I kind of have issue with farm sim. I don't know how to make it fun. It is like interesting to me, but I don't know if it would be fun. I don't know how it would come across. I own lots of farming sim games. I got like the one from Farm Sim 2011 or something I started. Well, I play them. I diddle around with them. The Iran idea. Focused on that. I'm heavily ADHD, honestly never taken a good look at the channel icon, only see the colors, I know. Okay. I can't even, yeah, it's just I think it's I can't even picture my icon now. Oh, it doesn't even show on my, oh yeah, it's a little Canadian flag of the thing. Anyways, it's kind of dark, I guess. I don't even think ideas are the problem with the video games, it's the business aspect of the video game companies. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's getting pretty messy out there, all that stuff with Ubisoft and things like that. Yeah, I can't wait until Ultimate Hunting comes out, probably another 3 to 4 years, but I don't know, it's supposed to be 2025. It's probably going to be the end of 2025 is my guess, but I don't know much about it. There's a lot about this game that needs improving, eh? Yeah, quite a bit. I'm going to need to pause for just a second. It's just going to be about 90 seconds. Just because one of my cats is doing something. So give me a second. We'll continue the tune that I had on earlier for just a minute. I'll be right back.
DLC is ready and ready to get. License and brands from Kawasaki.
The next one started. Yep. A nice little playlist of fun songs. Alright, where am I here? There we are. Okay. Summer 2025 is when it's supposed to come out. I'm not even sure they know, do they? I love the Star Citizen hauling, and I think it would like Space Trucker because of it. Wish they had a demo you could try. Well, they do have a demo for Space Trucker, though. Or did they take it down? I thought there was. Originally there was, because it was part of the Steam Fest thing that came out. Or Star Trucker. Or is it different? Star Trucker or Space Trucker? Are they different? Does Star Trucker not have a demo? Oh, maybe they took the demo away. Too bad then. I forget. Did I harvest this? Yes. Oh, I don't want to keep chasing the Mouflon. They're the same ones, aren't they? Oh, here. Get whatever this is. Oh, a demo for Star Citizen. Oh, okay. I looked at some Star Citizen. It doesn't really, seem like it seems like my kind of thing maybe like 20 years ago. Not so much now. Oh, because I went over 90 seconds. Yeah. Did you catch the news on Angler? New map. Is there? Oh, the Angler. At least they're keeping up with that game, right? Keep adding things to it. I think it's, as far as arcade fishing games go, I think it's the best arcade fishing game. I think so. I think they do a good job on the arcade side of things. There is free to play. Okay. Yeah, Star Trucker did have a demo because it was part of the Steam Next Fest that one time. I'm surprised they took it down though. It's a cute little game. I am gonna finish it. It's got a good feel for it. It's got a lot of love and attention. It's a two-person developer team. It's got all the, you know, it's not perfect, but it's got all the little things and all the little sounds and the immersion thing, and you can, when you're playing it, you can just see the developers smiling when they're adding this stuff to the game, because it's just, I mean, it's just a cute little game. Not to take too seriously. Japan is the new map? Oh dear. Well, may I ask if you notice a somewhat particular thing that happens when you're scoping in on an animal from 60-ish meters and beyond with the sun directly hitting the animal, so that the whole side is illuminated. Have you noticed an extreme drop in texture quality in the fur? No. Can't say I have. Oh. Oh, this is the same group I found before, right? When like a full sun is on the animal? I don't think I've ever encountered that. I mean, the textures drops from range. Is this the same group? I think it is. Is there a 4-star? Yeah, it's the same guys. I don't think I ever had a 5-star fallow deer in the entire game. Never really hunted them too much. And look, the mouflons are with them. Well, we'll shoot something else since we're here. That's what the females are for here. She looks old. Just drop. Animals look very smooth in my game, like low-resolution PS2 textures. They can for me too, but I don't think it has anything to do with the sun. It's mainly distance, how far away I am from them. That's what I've noticed anyways. I only mentioned the lighting because it's easy to see when the sun is hitting, given how harsh it... Right, okay. Well, it was nice chilling. I mean, no problem, Frognick. Thanks for hanging out like always. Hopefully I could be around more. Yeah, it's, like, texture looks good here, but yeah, after a certain distance, it, yeah, it kind of blends together. I do notice the texture dropping. I don't know if it's 60 meters. I never really measured it. I just got kind of used to it. Ooh, hit way high there. Oh, it was only at 62 meters. Nope. Now my cat's, jumping on me. Get down there, cat. Ow. There you go. Extremely visible in the moose and the blue wildebeest since they're pretty big, right? You heard the meow. I don't think the cat meowed. Okay. Maybe it did. Yeah, let's, well, I can't really go south because of the wind, because it'll annoy me, so we're gonna go north. How much? I'm probably way over time. I am over time. Oh, we'll keep going to a little bit longer. Yeah, I was gonna tell the story, the Miriam one. I'm trying to remember it now. I mean, it's not against Miriam. Bless her. She's trying, like, she's, you know, a community manager, and she's like a young community manager. And the community manager job is tough. I'm trying to remember what it was. Because I was kind of comparing it to Helldivers 2, Star Trucker, and some other games. Because I said something along the lines of, like, you can't, you know, compare, like, games to other games when they're completely different. But the one thing you can compare is, like, how much, like, love and attention and detail and stuff like that, like, effort and, you know, just soul put into a game. Like, you can see that in, like, Manor Lords and stuff like that. So you can compare that, because you can see ones that are, you know, more of a, you know, a copy-paste kind of game, or more of a, like, I mean, like in Star Trucker, like I was saying just a minute ago, you can, like, when you see some of the stuff that's in the game, you just know the developers were having fun and then chuckling, and, like, when they were adding certain things to the game. Like, you can just tell they're having fun with it, and then it's, like, they're all in sort of thing. And, like, Helldivers 2, with all the attention to detail and stuff like that, like, when it came out anyways. I don't know what status of it now. And, like, Manor Lords is that one guy's passion project, like, use. Like, you can compare stuff like that. And when you, that's what kind of struck me, is because I've been playing these games that have, like, these much smaller teams, and they just ooze with people, like, with effort and attention to detail and immersion and the sounds and everything in it. And then you play Way of the Hunter, and you're like, oh, you can see a big kind of contrast there. So I made a post about that, but I think Miriam took it as if I said there was no, like, heart and soul in Way of the Hunter, which I didn't. Like, it does. I was just saying the other ones have more, and you can kind of compare this kind of thing. That's kind of how it started. I'm trying to remember where it went from there. Because, yeah, it went into the UTV thing, because I used it as an example. Trying to remember now. It was, you hear wolves in there. Yeah, I can't actually remember the full thing now. Yeah, the bubble just popped up. I don't think they were gonna be different wolves. Anyways, that's how it started. And then it ended with... I'm trying to think how I did the UTV thing. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to explain because I can't fully remember it. Because the point I was trying to make was the community managers and the developers can't admit something, right? And I made a post on the Discord that was basically I asked, this is what I asked. I asked, what was the, why did they decide to do the Kawasaki DLC, the Kawasaki UTV DLC, instead of the hundreds of other DLC ideas or features they could have added to the game? Like, why did they decide to do the Kawasaki one, the UTV, right? Instead of all the other things. Any other equipment. Lever action rifles, revolvers, tree stands, map update, like the UI update, adding restaurant orders or anything like that, any kind of DLC. You name it, right? More animals, other animals, you know, whatever you think of a hunting game. Why pick the Kawasaki UTV DLC over all other DLC options and all their features? All right, so I asked this question because I knew the developers can't answer it. So I asked the question, and I didn't ping Miriam. I didn't ping the community managers because it's not. I wasn't trying to go at the company or anything like that. I was just trying to make a point. So I didn't ping them. I didn't expect an answer because typically they don't answer when they don't have a good thing to say, like a good answer for it. Yeah, so I didn't ping her, and I posted my question, and I said, regardless of the answer or lack of answer, it'll still prove my point. Like, even if they responded, the point will still be there. So if they don't say anything, my point's proven. They can't say to the community why they picked the Kawasaki UTV over everything else. All the other requests and stuff like that. So that would have proved my point. If they answer the question, then it will be a PR kind of question, like just a generic answer, you know, that doesn't actually answer the question. So I had two scenarios, right? So no answer, or they would answer with just this PR thing. Well, they did answer, but it was a PR answer. Now, she did put effort into the answer, but that's kind of... her answer was this. Basically, I gotta paraphrase it, right? It is, we chose to put in the Kawasaki UTV DLC because the decision was made a long while ago, and we are already put a lot of effort into it. That was basically the answer. But that doesn't answer the question. It's like, well, the question was, why did you choose to do it over all the other things? And then you answer with, because we decided a long time ago and put a lot of work into it already. It's you're basically saying you prioritize something because you prioritized it. Right? It's like, okay, back then, before you put all the work into it, why did you decide to do it then? Right? So you could tell because the answer, because she put, you know, good thought and effort into her answer, but she didn't answer the question, which was my point. But I don't even think she realizes she didn't answer the question because of how well written and thought out her response was. Because I got the feeling like she's like, there, Bumboot's got a good question. He's challenging the developer team. I've got the answer to set it right. But she didn't even answer the question. But I don't think she realizes she didn't even answer the question. That's what, you know, kind of the whole thing is. So I replied to her and I said, well, that's not an actual answer to the question. No, why a long time ago when the decision was made? Why was it made a long time ago? Because, you know, how long ago could that Kawasaki DLC decision been made? Maximum a year ago, right? And if it's like a maximum year ago, the game would have been out a year. They would have had all sorts of suggestions. So I said, the only way that you know that answer works is if the Kawasaki UTV deal was made before the game was out, before they had any feedback. Because if it's like, you know, maximum, they made that decision a year ago. Like how long ago, you know, is long ago. But even if it's a year ago, they still would have had a whole year of feedback from the community to like know what people wanted. So I never got the answer. That's the whole point of that. Is it just proved my point. The developers can't answer why they chose the Kawasaki UTV DLC over everything else, because then they gotta say they chose it because of the branding deal. And if they say they chose it because of the branding deal, they're choosing the branding deal over the customers, over the player base. So that was the point. I don't even know why I try to make these points anymore. I don't even know. It's because I said the one thing, and then Miriam said something because she took it, you know, like more harder than I thought I was, you know, saying. But anyways, that's how that went. Because that's, you know, they're stuck. They can't answer it. And that was the whole point. So that's that ramble. That's that story. And I think that's what Execute Order 69 was referring to. Oh, James, you got super chats? Stand by. I don't have anything. No. Nothing, James. Sorry, man. I don't know. I'm clicking around. Something must be broken. Thank you for the effort, though. I don't see anything, though. I don't even think I can check anywhere else. Did they ping me for copyright or something already? No, it's still... Oh, you got me. YouTube's being dumb then. I can't see anything in the way of super chats anywhere. If I filter the chat by super chats, I don't have anything. Well, I got charged for it, so I'll check. Oh no, okay. Sorry, James. I don't know what YouTube's doing then. I can't see anything. And if I go to my other YouTube stuff, like the actual page to manage, I don't think it'll update this quick when I'm actually running live. I don't have, yeah, I don't have any issue here. I don't know if I can check analytics while I'm running or not. Never tried. Checking analytics. Yeah, I got nothing. The analytics aren't going to update. 29 hours watched. So some of the analytics there, I got nothing though, James. I don't know. Thank you for trying though, but I don't know what they're doing. I haven't changed any settings or anything. Do you know what the roles of Lenani and Miriam are? Are they both? Yeah, they're both community managers. They're both junior community managers. Miriam's junior community manager for Nine Rocks Games, and Lenani's junior community manager for THQ Nordic. Well, they might not be called junior anymore. I don't know, but they're the first level of. Lenani seems to be taking on a lot of responsibility, so maybe she's been moved up. Miriam's quite young, just because you can see on like her webcam when she does videos like that. She seems like a very, she's very nice, but she seems like a younger lady. So That just sort of means that that's kind of like an entry spot to me. I don't think, but I don't know, maybe these days the young people get put into high profile spots right away. I don't know. But from what I know, she used to be part-time or something like that, or like, it used to be always Michael. Michael was full on it, and then Michael seems to have stepped back a bit. Miriam does a lot more now. But they're both community managers and for each one. A game when dev people more efforts into the game than instead of just doing their job kind of game. A game when dev people more effort. The sentence doesn't really make sense. A game when dev people more efforts into the game than instead of just doing their job kind of game. Okay, I'm not... You lost me on that one. Well, what I can say is that development seems to be moving at a glacier rate. I'm glad the game hasn't been abandoned, but I suspect the mobile port has at least something to do with it. No, it's... I do believe Lanny in that, because THQ's running it. It's not NRG. Like, the dev team behind this isn't a part of it at all. Other than to forward the assets on through THQ to the mobile porting team. It's a mobile porting team that THQ's used many times. So no, it's I'm very certain with the info that I know of, the mobile stuff's not harming this one at all in terms of resources. Because even if the mobile port didn't exist, the resources that were put into the mobile port would not have made it to Way of the Hunter PC or the main game either. So they were resources for new projects, not existing projects. Is kind of how it works. I suspect a feature pause while the first version of the mobile port is released. Yeah, no, because they'll release the mobile port without all the latest features, and they'll bring it up to speed as it goes, is my guess. I don't know, of course, it's just, this is my understanding. And I've talked with Lenani enough to know, or just sort of to understand. Yeah, I don't think there's any... I don't think she's, like, I know it's still a community manager and they can do the PR stuff, but I don't, she seems pretty set on that's what it is, and I kind of believe her on it, because of sort of what the goal of a mobile game is. I don't think it's harming this one at all. Favorite map? Probably still Nesburst. This one's second, probably. I don't think that would be your problem, but mine. Oh, yeah, sorry, James. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, nothing came through, so... Little YouTube. Should I see the super chat? I do not see anything. Yeah, everybody can see it when it goes. Maybe you didn't mean it tonight. you have to mean it with more spirit. I'm not even finding any animals. I'm just rambling, and then no animals. How come there's, like, no calls? Alright, let's go north. I'm just talking and not finding anything. Yeah, I have a problem with Way of the Hunter as they made the ammo change, then did the patch, and I called it out. They screwed up the calculations. They made the beta, then changed the ammo. Yeah, there's no coming back from it. They messed up and then messed up and then messed up, and then it became exhausting. So it's whatever. I'm just gonna use the Barnes TSX and shoot things. Whatever. They tried. They tried. I always said they screwed the patch, not made a change people didn't like. Nope. Get this zone here. I wouldn't mind seeing a moose. Your map seems to be very well filled with herd icons. Is that only from walking around? Yeah. Yeah, look at over here. Typically just walk around the waterways, because you pick up one drink, it'll make the icon appear. Yeah, I like all this over here. Yeah, I played this game a ton when it came out, like this map a ton. We did a lot of streams on it. Interesting that Lenani is CM as a whole, but she seems more involved than Miriam lately. Yeah, well, she actually plays the game, and she really likes playing Wave the Hunter. She was a volunteer moderator for Wave the Hunter before she became community manager. So she got hired from being a moderator, so she was working for free, right? The moderators are volunteers. And when the game came out, yeah, she didn't work for THQ. She was a volunteer, and she was very active, like a very active player, doing all sorts of stuff and helpful things into the game. So she's always been, like, Wave the Hunter Discord's always been kind of like her main spot. And it's never really changed. She's gotten busier and has all these other Discords to look after yet. But yeah, she got hired through being a moderator. And yeah, her little font color changed one day, and we all congratulated her. So I knew that's when she became a junior community manager. It's just she has a lot of responsibilities now, it seems. Like, it's just grown, of course. So I don't know if she's got a higher up title now. Yeah, but she's active just because I think just because Way of the Hunter's got a special spot for her, I think. Since she was focused on it way before she was getting paid for it. And at the start, Miriam, I don't think Miriam was there at the very start. I think they brought her on later. To help out Michael, I think, or something is my guess. What do we got here? They're both good. I don't have anything, doesn't mean as negative as I could be or say or imply or whatever. I don't, it all comes down to, like, the branding stuff it's not really anything that I blame them for. It's because I figure that's just something they had to do for, keep it going. And then I don't blame the community managers either, because they're, a community manager's role isn't to say what they think, it's to say what, they're a PR person for the companies, right? And they all got what they can say and what they can't, so I don't really hold it there either. But with the conversation, like the scenario I just gave you, that's, what happened is I found it, it's not against Miriam, it's like she was trying, and I do appreciate the effort into that, but that's what I mean. She didn't answer the question, and I think when she was done typing it, I think she thought she had answered it and it was done, and I'm like, no, you still prove the point. You guys cannot answer that question. They won't answer it because they can't, and that's just the point. It's not anything like it doesn't matter, like it doesn't change anything. It's just how it is. They can't. That's at least my line of thinking on it. They can't say that's the reason, because then it reveals that they're choosing branding options over player requests and stuff like that, right? Which is not a good thing, or they just can't say it because they're all under NDAs or whatever. I don't know. But it's not like a point I have to make. It's just, that's just kind of where it went. The overarching point is, if that is indeed the case, then that's their challenge going forward with Way of the Hunter. They have to balance. They're going to have a PR challenge, because if it keeps going in this direction, we're going to keep having brands that don't make, well, they'll make sense, but they won't be what the players are requesting, right? Like, Next DLC will be wash your hair DLC, right? You know, Head and Shoulder shampoo sponsors or something like that. So they're gonna keep having this challenge of having to justify their DLCs that come out all the time. They won't ever be able to do it except for the PR stuff. Like they're just, you know, they're gonna be answering it without answering it, and it's just gonna compound on top. Is a possible thing that will happen. Well, at least we found some animals. That's kind of what I suspect will happen. Oh, is these the same guys? How did I circle around and... Wait, how did they beat me up here? I'm confused. I went north. Oh, I guess they... No, because it wasn't a 2-star there, right? But yeah, that's, am I getting 2 4-stars? I can't tell. Does it keep catching the first one? You tell me I have 3, 4-star foul? No, it's a 2-star. Well, this is a different herd, though, so I got 2 4s. Well, let's plunk this guy. Quartering away heavily. Through sticks. Real hunters don't shoot through sticks. Hold on. Oh, look at that angle. I can't do that. Oh, we're kind of stuck for a minute. We'll do 50 meters. Maybe he'll turn. Yeah, Michael's taking a step back for the most part, though I believe someone pinged him last week and he's to... Yeah, he does still talk, yeah. He just used to be far more active. Yeah, business is business, yeah. What do you think of Liquid's idea of stopping development on Way of the Hunter, focus on making Way of the Hunter 2? Oh, that's a great idea. But, yeah, it's just, yeah, they gotta have a better game plan, development plan. I mean, they're really struggling with this one, so... did they switch on me? Wait. I was looking at chat. Did the deer switch? No, he's there. And this is a 4, right? Yeah. What was this other one? A 3, okay. And there's Mouflon. Keep getting Mouflon and these guys all together. Okay, he's laying down. Try again. Wait, how come I'm zeroed at 50 and he's 90 meters away and the bullet's hitting high? Wait, what's going on here? What? That's weird. What the world's that about? How's my shot hitting high? It's reading 92 meters and I'm 0. What? Look at this. Anybody got an answer for that? 81 meters, 0 to 50, the shot's going high. Oh, the elevation. But the elevation's affecting it that much? I'm not even that elevated. Yeah, no, he's too far, though. For height over the bore. 81 meters? No way. Doesn't make any sense. 100 corrects it, of course. Well, the elevation's not affecting the 100-meter zero, but it's affecting the 50? The physics don't jive. Not in my head, anyways. That doesn't make any sense. That one doesn't make any sense to me. Now I lost him. That was just weird. Oh, that's the 3-star. 4-star. Now where'd the 2 go? Oh, he's back there. I got no shot on that one. Shoot the Mouflon instead. Can I get to the Mouflon? No. Another reason Ranger is a subpar experience currently, you risk missing shots because, yeah, that's true. On close range 50-meter shots, like even like 30 or 40, I always found the bullet hit too low. It should be climbing to that 50 mark. Or should be closer, anyways. It's always kind of throwing me off as well. Oh, there we go. Right through the sticks. Well, I'm gonna go 0 or 100 because it's the only one that makes sense. Because 50 looks exactly the same. No, it's hitting higher than 100. Doesn't make any sense to me. Slam him anyways. You got me. You got me on that one. I'm going through some ammo anyways. My wife is wondering if you're okay. You're breathing very erratic. I explained it was the character breathing, not... Ah! That's funny. That's a good one. You're right. Yeah, when you play the game, you don't really notice it because you're so focused on the shot. But the guy breathing in and out, yeah, I can see that being annoying. Sorry, guy. You can't do anything about it because you need him to hold his breath so it makes the little circle solid. But he runs out of breath, so you gotta keep doing it over and over again. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's what you should have. Yeah, Barry, that's what he should have said. Fumbles on his way out. That's funny. I like it. That's good. Okay. Slammed him dead center on there. I mean, yeah. 30-06. Well, we'd figured this out before on the previous streams, right? I was using the new 30-06. And, yeah, that's right. I'm remembering now. The 30-06 is just, yeah, the 308, the 270, the 30-06 are all 3 great calibers for this map. They just take down everything. I remember now. The 30-06 is working much better than it used to. Even with the nerfs. Whatever they did with all their whateverness, the 30-06 works better. I used to mess up a lot more shots with it. But now it's just crushing everything. Like it should. Yeah, out of the rifles on most of the maps, unless you're hunting buffalo and bison, I don't think you need tier 6 at all. That's the 30-06, 308, and the 270. You just hunt everything. Tier 6s seem to be too much for this map. I don't know why you would need the 300 with how these perform. I don't even know what you use the 338 for in the game anymore. Just the Cape Buffalo, I guess. Never really used it for much anyways. But yeah, I remember now, yeah, 30-06 working way better. I used to fail shots and elk on it all the time. I went hunting with the slugs for the first time in the Tika Moon today, and holy hell, they are bright. Yeah. The Sabbath or just like the normal ones? Got an albino lion, couple from... Oh, cool. Good job. It's probably where they ran to, right? Anyways, so what were the ideas for channel stuff? And Green Hell was one of them, right? Didn't get too many ideas. Just Green Hell. Yeah, I guess I gotta make up my mind on it. I think that's what I have to do is pick a genre or pick one game to be the next thing. Wave the Hunter, of course, I'll do a weekly thing on it or something. And then Ultimate Hunting I'll have to try. Yeah, I have to put some thought into it. But that's where I'm sitting right now. Roguelite games or survival games. Roguelite games are nice because you don't have to worry about consistency in like videos or streams or anything. Kind of like SnowRunner. I get stuck on SnowRunner because I want to keep like the story of trying to complete Michigan all in like one sort of playlist and like a line. So I can't really play SnowRunner on my own because then some of like the progress won't be recorded. So like a roguelite, you don't need to necessarily keep all the progression. You can just say, here's a session, here's the game. And then you can level up off camera a bit and then do like another one. Survival's tricky because you need to record all of it as well for it to make sense. Oh, that was a moose. Alright, we're gonna try moose. Oh, he's so far away. Let's mark the moose. Close enough. Slay the Spire. Nice, yeah. It's on the list. There's tons of roguelites, right? There was a hockey roguelite I wanted to play. What was it called? Tape to Tape? I've been on the new SnowRunner map. It's frustrating, brutal, and fun all at the same time. Yeah, man. I'm stuck on SnowRunner because I'm like, I almost streamed, almost streamed SnowRunner tonight instead. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to do there. But yeah, the other choice was farming sim, but yeah, I was trying to... Oh. Don't know. Should be right here. Oh, factory games. I have Satisfactory. There was almost a video on Satisfactory, actually. I like the idea of it, but you need to have a certain mindset for a Satisfactory. I mean, you really have to like factories. And I don't really like them. I like the idea of progressing through technology and getting cool tech. to whatever you gotta build up. But that's only half the game. The other half of the game is really liking factories. And I don't really like factories. But I do like the survival part, teching up part. I would play... Oh, I want to play Factorio instead of Satisfactory, because Factorio's got the bugs you gotta fight. But I see, like, maps filled with production, and that doesn't really, I don't really get excited over, like, complete maps of all that. I liked Rift Breaker, though. Rift Breaker was, fun. But it's not really a factory one, it's a tower defense kind of thing. It's a cool game. I don't think I ever did a video on that. I don't remember now. Rift Breaker's cool, though. Get this little mech you're walking around in, and you can put a weapon in the left arm and a different weapon in the right arm. So you run around with like a minigun and then a laser or something like that. And you got all your towers, and you gotta defend against waves. But at one point you could put a mini nuke. You can get a mini nuke on one of your arms, and then you can also put a mini nuke on each arm. So and the nukes just fill the entire screen when they go off. That's your primary weapons are nukes. You're just, oh, that's fantastic. You're hordes of bugs. And you're just charging and launching a nuke, and then you got one in each arm going. It's just fantastic. What a great game. I probably have a screenshot of that somewhere. Oh, that was hilarious, firing nukes off. How'd the moose get over there? Yeah, Rift Breaker, definitely recommend. Oh, I can hear them walking. What's going on here? Project Zomboid or Rimworld. I know of both of them. Isn't that tower defense stuff? I worked in factories for 45 years, no more, please. Yeah, it's kind of what I see. I didn't work in them for that long, but I mean, the part that draws me is I want to like progress and like build something and then have the cool tech kind of thing. But Satisfactory doesn't have any threats or combat or anything, which is a plus on its own side, but I don't know. I did when they released 1.0 as Satisfactory, because I already owned it. I got it in early access a while ago. I did try a map. Like, I could load it up right now and like show you. I didn't make it very far. I don't really know why. I don't know. It doesn't really work for me anyways. It's not really too sure why. I guess it's just too boring. Too much waiting. I don't know. I think you have that certain... You gotta have a certain mindset or something for those games. But I do see the draw for it. But I see the draw more for Factorio because you got the bug threat. And then they're coming out with the space one, right? Where you can go to different planets, which I think is awesome. But I was thinking of doing videos on that too, but I don't think I will. Is it just a cow? How would that work? Like, I just progressed into a new year. How is she solo? Oh, she's not. There he is. Oh, look at this. This is a guy I've taken out before. Disappointing. Yep. Yeah, I did hunt this map quite a lot. Oh, moose get destroyed. But I've also progressed it through quite a bit of years too, so he would have died of old age, because I haven't been over here in several years. So I didn't get him. Oh, here's another one we can look at. So that would have been an old age one. This guy's looking older. I seen his fur. Mario 64. I thought about doing like the old retro games too. Just because I have a ton of them on the bucket list for games. But I'd have to emulate them all, and I don't want the hassle of whatever UTB problems come up with emulating stuff. Like, I'd probably be fine, like no one would care. Because I thought about playing all the Cabela games, but I have to emulate them all. And then I'm like, I don't want to have anything come up because of that. Wouldn't that be funny though, playing all the, like the original, like the first Cabelas came out on Xbox, I think, like the original Xbox. And it's on YouTube because I loaded up just to see a guy play, and I'm like, my playthrough would be way better than his. But I got to see a little bit of it, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of a funny hunting game. I think you start with a Luger or something like that. It doesn't make any sense. Hunting a bobcat with a Luger. Oh, another one. How did they go at the same time? Anyways, here's some ballistics gel. Let's see a 30-06 go moose. Look at the sharp quartering here. Oh, you're gonna turn? I don't trust the shot of this angle. This isn't well, you know, the 350 did it. Like the 350 did a shot sort of like that. I think it was more head on though. I don't think that worked. Yeah, the 350 surprised me when I was doing shots like that. But that just wasn't one wasn't one to take. I was curious. Yeah, big surprise. I was curious if it would have enough pen damage afterwards through that shoulder. Project Zomboid is a bird's eye view zombie survival game. I think you'd like it. Same normal minus the zombies. Yeah, here, let me just Google that quick. See, that's okay too, because that's survival, right? And I like zombies. Project. What is it? Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid. Oh yeah, I've seen the thumbnail before. Let's see here. Yeah, I would have seen this been played before. Project Zomboid is the ultimate in zombie survival. Alone or an MP. You loot, build, craft, fight, farm, fish, struggle to survive. A hardcore RPG skill set, a vast map, massively customizable sandbox, and a cute tutorial. Raccoon await the unwary. So is this like a roguelite survival game? I did watch somebody play this, I think. Yeah, see, this is... I'm kind of interested in this stuff. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. See, so at the start, the YouTube channel was about Way of the Hunter. But originally, it was supposed to be just me doing a bunch of playthroughs of games, whether people watch them or not. But my list is vast, and I just can't record the playthroughs and do all that, right? So then I'm thinking, like, do a specific game again, or do a genre. And the top leading is roguelite survivals, or like roguelite or survival. But then there's roguelite survival games, right? So I'm leaning a little bit towards the roguelite games. They're a little easier since you don't have to do the consistency thing. Like you don't have to do the... Well, not really consistency, but... you know, do episode 1, 2, 3, 4 and get them all in the Makes sense time-wise. Not too sure, though. I've been looking for a new old game, but nothing is grabbing me. A new old game. More so open world. You can die and lose character progress, but you don't lose your base or anything. You also have to kill your old body. That's now a zombie to get your stuff back. That's actually awesome. Tons of base building and whatnot. You can sink a lot of time to it. So it's the same map. You just come back. And you like as a new survivor, and you just find where you were. Is there an end game? Does it end? Like, is there like a goal or just this? Because that's kind of rogue light, right? Because you're progressing because you're collecting for the next survivor, right? Okay. I did see the game. I was watching a playthrough of it. Not playthrough, but like some of it. Yeah, it's alright. It's kind of neat. Kind of neat. I don't really want to lock down. I don't really want to lock down to like one game. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking of that because I don't want to have to stream or video every single minute of it. I want to be able to do some off camera. There's like a rabbit. I'm not gonna worry about the rabbit unless it's like a 5-star. So, you know, if you did that, then, you know, I would do like the first run and then maybe the second, and then like after that I would do like a run on my own or something like that. Try to boost. I'm not too sure. Depends on the game. I can't even see him. So much for my hour stream. What are we at? I'm gonna get... I was supposed to take out that moose and that was it, but okay, focus on the moose. Because I'm supposed to be in bed. Yeah, I will ponder this. I will ponder. I'll probably have to dabble into a couple. Try one here and there. I'm playing a bunch of retro games on the Steam Deck. Like when I get a few seconds. So I got the Steam Deck going. Because I knew I'm not going to have much time. So I can hop in for 15-20 minutes. But I put a lot of like retro games on there. And a few that I haven't got in my Steam library. I'm actually playing that Chuck Norris game, which is awesome. Which is a roguelite, right? So that's on the list. But it's challenging because of how much cursing and stuff that happens in the game because of YouTube. Like, it's a lot. So you have to turn a bunch of stuff off, but... I would still want to play that one, but... I might not, just because of how harsh it is. I was doing that one. The Steam Deck's awesome for emulation, so I got a lot of emulation going on that. And I'm playing a roguelite city one, Against the Storm. So I can probably... I don't know how interesting that one is to watch, though. But I could do a video on Against the Storm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Against the Storm I'd have to understand the game better. Be able to know what's going on. Oh, you want to know one game I was thinking of playing? This is a ridiculous game. But it's funny. I don't know. I won't know the name of it. But it's like one of those janky farming games. Like, it's not... I don't know if it's a farmer's life or what it is. But you play like a drunk Russian or something. And you gotta fix up your farm. And he gets into fist fights and he gets a old tractor and he races to win another tractor and he gets in fist fights more and there's booze and all sorts of stuff. What are this? I was looking at that, I'm like, that's a funny game. You got this pig. That's your tutorial buddy showing you the ropes and stuff. It's like a farming game, right? It's kind of hilarious. There's hunting in it too, of course. The guy's complaining about wanting a drink the whole time because he's like an alcoholic, and it's just, I don't know, it's a ridiculous like game. I was looking at it though, because I think it'd be funny. I don't know if this is the right cow. Are you the right cow? Did we shoot the other along? Or try? Alright, that's one way when you get impatient. Oh. Bear. Hello, bear. Oh, another one. Oh, the bear I've taken out. There's no end game really other than having an impenetrable base, which takes a decent amount of time and planning to do. You definitely don't have to stream or video all of it. It's easy to pick up. Cool. Emulation is also perfectly fine on YouTube. It's how all the speedrunners play old games. Oh yeah? You think emulation's okay? I don't know what to emulate though, really, except for like all the old Cabela games because they're funny. Zoo Tycoon 2. Oh dear. Drunk Russian oxymoron. Yep. You should look into TCG Card Shop Simulator. I watch Jolly Rogers. He's an interesting YouTuber. My channel's kind of grown alongside his. Mine took a bit of a different path, but he does a lot of these indie games that are these simulators, like the shopping mall simulator and the power wash simulator. And one of his new ones, it's actually got like thousands of views, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views. Recycling Center Simulator. I don't think I could ever do that though. The bear looked like a rhino. I don't think I could play these bad games that are all these simulators. A TCG Card Shop Simulator sounds like it. I think he did that one too. It doesn't really, I had considered sort of doing stuff like that, but I think the games are just a bit too painful for me to do. But that one farming, what is it, a farmer's life? I don't know what it is. But it's only because it was funny. Oh yeah, here's the first shot. So what happened? Oh, I didn't even hit the shoulder. I went behind it. Okay, it's just too much flesh to go through. All right, that's fine. Here's the thing, though. I think how did the 350 do this shot? I don't actually know how he did it with the 350. The 350 did it, though. It goes over to the right more. Even though there's more flesh that happens. I don't know. Here's the other side. That's the exact shot. Oh no. I didn't go inside. I drilled the bone that time. Horrible shots. Take out both legs. And that's just the right lung kill. Oh. There we go. Little rhino bear or a bear. Alright, I think that's good for now. I already went way overdue. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, keep your eye on the channel, I guess. We'll see what I figure out to do. But yeah, I planned for 1 hour. Here I am at an hour and a half, or 2 hours and something. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Oh, me and my rambling and whatever. Okay, guys, thanks a bunch. I'll pick another song. What song? Oh, here, we'll do, there's a AI song called I Only Ate 3 Cheeseburgers. I didn't do this one. Someone else did within the program. But I did, the AI songs have a weird thing now. Do you know how, like, people will do a cover of, like, a song, like a normal cover? Well, now people will do AI covers of normal songs. Now people are doing AI songs and then AI covers of AI songs. It's just, so I did a cover of the song, so that was funny. And I'm like, oh no, I can AI it better. It's called Only Ate 3 Cheeseburgers. So yeah, I did an AI cover of this AI song. It's actually quite good, so I'm gonna play that one. I think it's funny. Alright guys, take care, and I'll see you whenever I can hop on again. Thanks for hopping in. The SOC, Panamera, thank you, Barry. You guys are awesome. Everybody else, Execute Order 69, and Diego Glurk, you're still here. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hopefully I got it. But alright, I'm gonna fire up the thing here, and see you later. Take care, guys.
In the diner, hungry as can be, ordered up 3 cheeseburgers, but now everyone's looking at me. I took a seat at the counter, tried to act real cool, but something's got folks whispering like I broke some kind of rule. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers, so why's everybody staring at me? Did I eat them too fast or too slow? Or is there something they don't see? I swear I'm just a hungry soul with an appetite wild and free. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers. Why is everybody staring at me? I didn't mean to cause a scene, didn't mean to turn no heads, but now the whole place is buzzing like I did something they all dread. I just wanted some comfort food to fill my empty belly, but now it seems I'm the talk of the town, and that's just downright silly. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers, so why's everybody staring at me? Did I eat them too fast or too slow? Or is there something they don't see? I swear I'm just a hungry soul with an appetite wild and free. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers. Why's everybody staring at me? Maybe it's 'cause I asked for extra cheese, or maybe 'cause I licked the plate clean. But whatever the reason, I can't help but feel like I'm in some crazy dream. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers, so why's everybody staring at me? Did I eat them too fast or too slow? Or is there something they don't see? I swear I'm just a hungry soul with an appetite wild and free. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers. Why's everybody staring at me? So next time you see me in that old diner booth, eating my cheeseburgers, just remember the truth. I'm just a simple guy with a simple appetite. I only ate 3 cheeseburgers, so let's keep it light. Only 3 cheeseburgers,